For over 10 years, bodies were turning up near a beach in Long Island, New York. No one knew who was behind it. The police had no real leads. The community was afraid. But all along, the killer was living right there among them. A husband, a father, a man who worked in Manhattan. No one suspected him, and that's what made him dangerous. Most of the victims were young women. Some were missing for years. Many had been sex workers that were found wrapped in burlap, their bodies hidden in the bushes near Gilgo Beach. The families were heartbroken. Some had been searching for answers for more than a decade. They just wanted to know what happened to their daughters. In 2010, police found the first body, then more and more. In total, over 10 bodies were discovered along a stretch of road. Some were buried shallow. Some were just bones that it was clear this wasn't random. It was the work of a serial killer. But there were few clues the killer didn't leave fingerprints. No one saw anything. The area was remote. The trail was cold. Police worked for years. They interviewed people, checked missing persons lists, and even used FBI profilers. They followed every lead, but always ended up with nothing done. At one point, they thought it was a drifter, then a former cop, then someone who had already died. Wrong every time. The killer was watching from the shadows, and he was careful. Police chased the wrong suspects. They got tips from the public that led nowhere. Even people online were guessing, blaming neighbors, strangers, and even family members but the real killer, he was Rex Heuermann. A successful architect with a wife and kids, he lived in Massapequa Park, just minutes from where the bodies were found. The big break came in 2022. Police got a tip about a green Chevrolet Avalanche seen near one victim. They looked into it, and that's how they found Rex. They started watching him closely. They tracked his phone. His internet searches were disturbing. Why hasn't the Long Island serial killer been caught? How to get rid of DNA evidence. Victim names. He even searched for photos of the victims' families. Then came the final clue. He left a pizza crust that worked. Police grabbed it and tested the DNA, and it matched hair found on one of the bodies. They had him. In July 2023, Rex Heuermann was arrested. The quiet, well-dressed architect was actually the Gilgo Beach killer. He was charged with several murders and is suspected in more deaths. He had fooled everyone for years. His wife, kids, neighbors, none of them knew. The victims' families cried in court. Some were relieved. Some were angry it took so long. The community was in shock that how could someone so normal do something so evil? They asked him. He had planned everything. He used his intelligence to hide in plain sight. He studied how police worked, and he adjusted over time. This case shows us something chilling. The most dangerous people don't always look dangerous. Rex Heuermann wore a suit by day and hunted by night. The Gilgo Beach killings remind us some monsters live behind nice lawns, quiet voices, and normal lives. Caseline will be back with more true stories. Until then, stay curious, stay aware, and remember, every case is a line. Some just take longer to follow.